Ha! It's good to be back. You know who this is, right? Facebook.com/Devil's Urethra. Woo! I'm pumped. Let's do this. You can tell as soon as you hear it. The devil's back with a vengeful spirit. Left for a while, but I'm coming back in style. Versatile with the rhyme, so please turn up your dial. Arm to the deep end, stomping out beats in. Too strong to defeat, cause I farm all the creeps in. Don't see the reason to throw you in the deep end. Season when it comes to the defense. Kill you in the prequel, I'll kill you in the sequel. No matter what you do, you never be my equal. You can't level up when I'm leveling your town. And you can't hold your ground when the devil is around. Gold, stack it up. Kills, rack 'em up. Noobs, hack 'em up. If a dude's being a pain in your lane, just stack 'em up.
Sometimes I wanna get the world out my face. I tell them stay in your lane. I tell them stay in your place. If they don't, I smack 'em all. I smack 'em all. I smack 'em all. I smack 'em all.
I move at a pace of empower and haste, laying towers to waste. Tell me, how does it taste after hours of rape? Probably sour as grapes, and you quit out of rage while I'm plowing through lanes, making shade from the creeps. Spike from the earth, you're a frog, you're a sheep. I'm a boss, you're asleep. Nordstrom is here, so don't make a peep. Back from the silence, amidst all the violence, lying is the only one left. Sorry, Nordstrom, finger of death. Subtract from your health, add to my wealth. Damage dealt with a series of attacks. I'ma level your racks, you're level 10 when my level is max. I hit hard, crit star, and shred you in half. In case you didn't know, yeah, the devil is back.
Sometimes I wanna get the world out my face. I tell them stay in your lane. I tell them stay in your place. If they don't, I smack 'em all. I smack 'em all. I smack 'em all. I smack 'em all.
I come at you with like a million buffs. Bloodlust, ice armor, and chilling touch. To make killing such a breeze. And if enemies try to retreat, cold feet will make them freeze in their tracks. Believe him when he casts. Hit him from a distance with an ice blast. Frozen ammunition from an ancient apparition leaves the opposition cold and hold up in a frozen prison. I came from Dota 1 where I wrote a lot of songs. Now I came to Dota 2 to see what was going on. And I'm happy to see the game is growing strong. But half the kids playing, I'm playing it all wrong. What makes you think that you can attack me when your hands are full with your battle on acne? Every game that I play, I always have to carry. So please shape up or get smacked up.
Sometimes I wanna get the world out my face. I tell them stay in your lane. I tell them stay in your place. If they don't, I smack 'em all. I smack 'em all. I smack 'em all. I smack 'em all.
Now, I remember playing the original. It grabbed my attention because it wasn't typical. I used to play a wide variety of the custom games. Thing about Dota, it blew my mind away. It was gripping, addicting, the best thing that ever happened. Anybody that was wishing to play a good game, and it spawned several copies such as LOL or Han. So you can go ahead and you can try to get your fill, but nothing.
Hi guys, it's your favorite caster once again, Omega Kyle. I guess you might say one of your favorite casters. As you can see on your screen there, I got a new plugin. People have asked me what I'm going to be doing for the next couple of weeks, and I keep saying I'm going to be at PubSub. I'm going to be in Melbourne, going to PAX. So I thought I'd do a slight plugin for PubSub. PubSub being a live event, you might call it, for Dota 2 in the Pomaloma bar in Melbourne there. You can see the information on your screen there. You can also see that they're kind of like an esports type bar, and there's some guys running some events there. So go along to siliconsports.net, or you can have a look on Facebook or tweet at /siliconsports. They should be able to give you some lead up as to what's going on. I'm really going just to meet people and sort of other casters that I've met via Steam and via casting, just to sort of do some networking and make friends and sort of develop that a little bit. So that's what it'll be. If you're going to be in Melbourne and you are going to that, try and find me. I will be the obnoxious Kiwi sitting around somewhere. My voice is reasonably recognisable, so you should be able to find me. If not, I probably will be wearing Australian and New Zealand gear. Another plug in there for Company of Gamers being specifically a New Zealand esports type community. They run a lot of events, particularly with StarCraft 2, with League of Legends, and they're looking to do the same with Dota 2. So go along, have a look. There's an email address there somewhere that will say, hey, look, if you're interested in Dota 2 things, email this guy. Do that. Let them know you're around, because they are looking to run some things very, very shortly. Another plugin there quickly for Southern Cross Dota. Southern Cross Dota being a community hub that basically is a community hub where you can go along. If you've got some events you want to promote, you can go to Southern Cross Dota, say, hey, we've got this tournament, it's coming up and such and such. They can add you to there. If you're looking to cast or develop some casting skills, go along, sign up to their forums. There's some many casters there that will help you out. Very, very friendly community. This is, of course, the Kiwi Challenge Series 2, Pool B, Round 1, KT versus VN. KT being the ex-Rambo group from those of you that followed the Kiwi Challenge Series 1. And I'm expecting very, very gameplay from this particular team, because they were highly matched in the previous, well played, I should say, in the previous challenge. We're going to go into the actual draft now, and hopefully I have, once again, that infamous caster and Avril with me.
That infamous guy, hey? That dude Avril, what's up?
So, look, you know, we're looking at the pickup, the bans here already, I should say, being very, very standardized in terms of what they're looking to ban. Banning at that Bat Rider, you know, very, very early is very, very common. We're seeing through the Australian-New Zealand scene at the moment. And we see a Nyx Assassin ban, as well as Darkseer. Darkseer being extremely heavily banned in the previous series, and I think Rambo's sort of still on that sort of same level where they don't want to face that Darkseer in the offlane, and they suffered at the hands of an Alchemist in one of their games, so they've also banned the Alchemist. They're not particularly strong in playing Alchemist, and they don't want to face it up. But what do you think? Your favourite hero being picked up first there, Everall?
Solid pickup so far, solid bans. Magnus pickup, Jakira pickup, no surprises here. Loving it so far. Gyro still in the pool, Wisp still in the pool. Got some pretty good heroes still left, you know. Bane's still there. But I like the Darkseer Alchemist respect bans.
Yeah, I don't know if they're respect bans, but definitely they're playing the long game in terms of strategy. They've got an idea of, you know, they've played enough team games. They know what they're doing. Although, you know, it's been a while since I think this team has played together. So, but, you know, yes, Jinkero, I think we're seeing Jinkero coming up in terms of people playing him much, much more than they did, say, 3-4 months ago, especially in that trialing that slot, obviously because of his lockdown abilities. But, you know, sometimes he's being picked up ahead of other heroes. You know, Jinkero used to be kind of like tier 2, tier 3 in terms of selections, now being a premium first pick.
No, there was a period of time when Jakiro was easily, like, top material, and then he kind of faded out a little bit once the sort of next Gyro era kind of came in. He kind of faded out, but he was really popular during the Sven period, and now we do see his Sven right now, actually. So yeah. Ooh.
Of course.
I don't know. Sven carry maybe. I don't know. Sven not really picked up anymore, so I'm kind of wary.
I'm thinking this is definitely going to be a carry Sven for the trailing position to go with Jinkero. As you said, what was once a very popular build or play style no longer being sort of played as much anymore. But you know, there were some minor recent buffs to Sven, I should say fixes, in the sense that he can be more effective against invisible units now. And we see a Clockwork being picked up by Event Nomads. Clockwork will be, you know, I'm going to call it now. That Clockwork must be the long lane, surely.
It's Clockwork, you know, absolutely solid pickup. Unfortunately, or maybe fortunately, Power Cogs no longer disrupts BKB units, so Sven will still probably be good in this sort of lineup. But you know, Clockwork he does so much against any melee carry. If you're a melee carry and you're gonna go up against a Clockwork, he really it's like the most annoying thing to have to go up against as a melee carry. So solid pickup with the Clockwork.
And we're now into the second round of banning. If I was Vent Nomads here, I'd be looking to ban out those long lane heroes because I know a little bit about what TK picks up in terms of their heroes, and then now looking to see, as TK, as I said, TK is sculpting what they don't want to be in the opponent's long lane, whereas Vent Nomads looking to dominate their mid position. You know, they've already picked up the Magnus, but they're looking to shut down any sort of chances of anyone else being in that mid. And I wouldn't be surprised if TK here they pick up either a Doom or a Weaver or something that's very very strong in the long lane, and I don't think Vents are going to even consider banning those.
The Windrunner ban is kind of weird to me, because Clockwork is kind of like your prime choice for offlane already, and so they just banned out another offlane, which is really weird to me. But the Queen of Pain makes a lot of sense. They're now banning out heroes that Mag doesn't want to go up against in the mid lane. So Quap's gone, Batrider's gone. Well, there goes the Wisp. So no chance of Wisp Sven. That was always on the cards. I mentioned Wisp sort of earlier, but yeah, definitely with the Sven, Wisp is definitely on the cards. So definitely no Wisp. They don't want KD to get that Sven Wisp combo that's really strong. But you know, honestly, this could be even a support Sven if they play it like that, because that's not too uncommon actually. After Sven got kind of slightly unpopular as a carry, he kind of faded off to support a little bit, and then that's when Nake started coming in. But yeah, Anti-Mage gone as well. I don't know. I guess I wouldn't really be too scared of Anti-Mage as a Sven. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not too sure about the Anti-Mage ban. I feel like Windrunner ban was definitely kind of wasted. Anti-Mage ban is kind of so-so.
Well, we do sometimes see that Windrunner being in the tri lane and not being in the expected position of that solo lane. In fact, there's quite a few casts that have done in recent weeks where you think, oh, that's the early pickup of Windrunner, that's going to be in their off lane, and instead it's been in the tri lane position, and that may have been what they thought. I don't know. What do you? Oh, and they pick up Puck for that mid position.
So Puck's going to be fairly decent against Mag. Not as good as Quap would have been, but Puck's going to be good. Puck can just phase shift out of those shockwaves like no problem. No one cares about that. Shadow Demon, nice, but now you know, now they're probably going to pick up some sort of combo with the Shadow Demon. So Lena's in the pool, Lesh is still there. And KT can't counter this because they can only pick one of them. They can either choose Lena or Lesh if they want to go that way, and either way, Vent Nomads are going to get the other one. So
yeah, very very smart draft here by VN. Shadow Demon again being in that top 3 pick for a tri lane sort of support kind of role, just because of that. Not only because of that disruption, but because that Soul Catcher, and you probably know that Soul Catcher being, if you can land it at the right time, that's going to be so beneficial. And so often you see that
definitely disruption as well, though.
Yeah,
for sure.
So often you see no one putting early levels into Soul Catcher, and I think, you know, hopefully we won't see that. Hopefully we will see top builds and we will see top plays. But a Morana pickup.
Oh no, everyone puts levels in Soul Catcher. That's like the one you max out. I'm pretty sure you get one level disrupt, then you max Soul Catcher. Is generally what people do. Or are supposed to do, rather.
We do see that Lesh pick up that you did, and this is why you're here. You know more than I do, obviously. But we did see that Lesh pick up there for the Shadow Demon. That's obviously to combo, and you're right. You know, they could only have one or the other, but they could still go yet again for another support if they wanted to. But I'm picking here for Vent Nomads are going to be looking for probably another carry for that last pick.
Yep, and Life Sealer gone. They actually banned the Life Sealer out themselves, so you know that's okay. I'm surprised Life Sealer made it this far without being banned. Actually, all the way into the last banning phase, Life Sealer made it, so that's really interesting. They could have actually opted to take the Life Sealer for themselves, but because they're not picking first, they are picking first, so they could have opted to take Life Sealer for themselves if they wanted to. And you know that was actually an option because Sven can go support in that tri lane, still really really strong. Juggernaut gone.
Yeah, and we can see here, Juggernaut now gone. Juggernaut being banned out by Vent Nomads. I'm not sure why they chose Juggernaut to be banned out.
Juggernaut kind of makes the tri lane not as good for Vent Nomads, because we'll talk about Sniper in a second. That's pretty cool. But Juggernaut, the thing about Juggernaut, he's got the spin, and that makes him immune to magic, and it means Shadow Demon can't combo well because if if you disrupt the Juggernaut, he spins straight away after he lands from the disruption, and Lesh can't land the combo. So it's good they take out the kind of carries that don't have this kind of. They take out the carries that have this kind of magic immunity.
And we look at the final pickups there being Gyrocopter for Vent Nomads and TK picking up the Sniper. You know, Vent Nomads draft looking very, very standard, very tier 1, very top tier play type draft. TK's being a little bit less with the pickup of Sven and Sniper, but I still think there's potential there.
It looks really like standard. Looked really like it could work really well. Mirana sort of works, but then Sniper's kind of like, whoa, okay, what's happening here? Because this is the kind of pickup that's either going to cost them the game or is going to be pretty good. Or, actually, no, not even pretty good. It's either going to cost them the game or they're just going to sort of win by a little bit because it's too risky, man. Like, doesn't add anything to the tri-lane. It's just, yeah, I mean, they'd have been better off picking a Void or something that adds a bit more. If they wanted to go just hard carry, full carry mode for the rest of the game, they could have picked basically anyone. Shadow Fiend, even if they wanted, like.
Oh wow!
So
and we see both teams heading into the Radiant jungle here. You know, this could be an early engagement.
Got a stronger level 1 lineup.
Yeah,
VN's lineup is so much stronger level 1, so
they've also
KT got to run real hard now.
I was also going to say they also had the option to smoke because they did pick up an early smoke, and they could have sort of, if they'd thought that this was going to be where the early game was, they could have smoked in. But no, they're going to drive off that the Dire, and they're probably going to block at these camps. But you know, sorry, they can drive off the Radiant, and they're going to block at these camps. And TK being forced out, sort of having no choice but to basically retreat to lane and let these camps be blocked.
VN already, I like their start already because their lanes are good. Very good lanes. Offensive trialing, they're doing exactly what they need to do. Level 1 Rocket Barrage, he should follow up with a level 2 homing missile. By level 2, there should be a first blood from VN. VN should probably be able to get a first blood by level 2, if not earlier. Unless KT play extremely safe, they play really, really safe. That's the only way VN don't get first blood really quickly right now. But yeah, I'm expecting VN to do something here.
Yeah, and I think I'm with you with the Sniper. The Sniper, he has no utility. He has no utility.
Haste already on Shadow Demon. If this isn't like a kill, something's wrong here. They're gonna go for mid actually. They want mid, and this is gonna be the easiest kill ever because there's no warning, disruption straight away. Hasted.
And in goes the Lesh. It looks like he's going to initiate first with a open earth. No, it's not. They're all going in. They're going to disrupt. He has been disrupted, but the orb's going. No, he's out of it. He's going to get picked off. That is a first blood. Good call there by Avril. Easy kill for them.
The only way that could have been easier is if Shadow Demon picked up an Invis rune. That's like the only way it could have been easier. Yeah, I mean. As soon as Puck saw the Lesh needed to orb straight away, he did orb, but he needed to jump from the orb like way quicker. He just needed to jump from the orb like ASAP, and that might have saved him. But no, too easy for Shadow Demon.
Yeah,
that was just a good rune, good pickup.
I thought that also, and I saw that orb, and it was over the hill, and I thought maybe if this disruption ends just in the nick of time, he'll be able to sort of teleport himself to that high ground, and he will be safe. But no, he did get called off. Well played there by VN, utilizing that good draft already, and I think you're right. This TK, they need to play very, very cautiously if they want to win this tri lane.
Well, the good news is the good news and the bad news is they have Sniper. The good news is Sniper can like outrange like all these heroes, and his attack animation is really good, but his base damage is really horrible. But his attack animation is good, so he can still last hit. Sniper can last hit under these conditions where no other hero can. So that's the good news. The bad news is they're running Sniper. So.
We see Mag picking up an illusion rune and just looking to try and scare away this. Oh, and he misses. Looking to try and scare away.
The skewer.
Yeah, and he just couldn't quite get it. But even so, he did get it.
Puck didn't phase shift the shockwave either, so neither player really on top of it at the moment. Puck's got to be like he's got to have his finger hovering over this phase shift hotkey like at all times, just to dodge the shockwave.
Yeah, I was gonna say, even though he didn't skewer, he still landed a shockwave. Where, and I guess if because he got missed with the skewer, he still had that phase shift. It would have been super pro if he'd managed to phase shift through that invisible skewer just from hearing the animation cast. But no.
Bit of a waste of rocket at bottom. I mean, they got rocket now. They got split earth. There's no edict. I'm kind of disappointed by that. There's no edict. Lish went lightning for some reason. So there's no edict, but there is level 2 on these heroes, and right now they should be looking for kills. You know, they've got watered. They've got the Radiant jungle at bottom watered. They have the advantage in terms of going around, sneaking through jungle, looking for these kills, initiating on bot, but not doing it. They're not doing it, and KT got no wards at bot, so you know they're very vulnerable. But VN just not taking advantage of that.
Yeah, you can see in this area here, we do have very, very, very good, well, you can't see, but the viewers can see, very good warding, deep warding here, offensive warding from the early stages when they went to block at the camps. They still haven't been dewarded, so not being able to utilize any stacking or pulling, and also just giving great vision here to the Dire, so they know how they can play safe, basically.
It's more about VN initiating, because they have control over vision inside their jungle, but they're not initiating. And they need to be initiating, and now Jakira's planted a ward, so you know that was time wasted, because now it's going to be harder for them to initiate because it's warded now. And I said earlier they need to get like a kill at level 2 basically. That's when their heroes really turn on, like before the KT tri-lane does. And you know, especially with the sniper, he's really easy to shut down, and they just need to do it. But you know, they can rotate mid again, I guess. It's not bad, but it's not winning their tri-lane, but it is going to win their mid if they can get this puck again.
And they have smoked up and have rotated into the mid position, but puck has gone very, very deep, so they've abandoned that. It looks like they're going into the bottom to try and pick up somebody. Sven's coming for...
He might walk up a sentry. He's just walked past the sentry, so they should know now. KT should know exactly what's going on because Moshi just walked straight past the sentry.
The smoke's
they're in fact in between 2 sentries at the moment. He's standing on top of a sentry, basically. If they don't know what's happening, they don't play Dota anymore because they're standing on top of sentries.
Yeah.
But yeah, here we go. They're hiding behind trees now. They know exactly what's happening.
They're looking to dive, and this is going to be a kill. I'm pretty sure this is going to be a committed dive. There's a rocket going in. Everybody's ready to go.
There is level 6. Yeah, this is good. There's level 6 on the RP now.
No,
but I think they realize that KT know. I think they realize that KT know because KT just, as soon as they ran past sentries, KT just dived behind the trees.
Yeah, I want to talk slightly about the CS of this Jaro. I mean, he's being beaten.
He's warding now, so
he's being beaten by the sniper quite comfortably, you know.
Yeah, because Gyro has to be careful because his supports are always roaming, so he's actually 1v3 at the moment. He's basically playing solo offlane while his supports roam. So he's got to be careful, like, because he might get initiated on. He doesn't want to get initiated on, and you know, at the same time, his range is shorter than snipers, and they both have the same attack projectile speed.
Oh, we see a DD being used up on in Magnus. I follow with the 2 supports, looking to pick him up.
Oh.
They just disrupt him. He's no orb. He's going to get RP'd. He's going to get right-clicked down. He gets skewered away. He does pick off Shadow Demon, though, with the help of the tower. And does a significant amount of damage to
bottom. That was an extremely good initiation on bottom, just while we were watching mid, though. You know, so well played by KT. They knew the supports were gone. Immediate initiation onto Gyrocopter. He couldn't get out. Gyrocopter couldn't do anything about it. Double stun combo from Jakira and Sven, and Sniper just right-clicking away.
Oh, we saw...
Power cogs.
There's a nice, but this is going to be a dead sniper.
Not getting out.
Yeah. Oh no, they body block!
Oh, body block!
Oh, actually body blocks. It can potentially turn around. He picks up the tangos. He uses them, and they get the kill. But there is a Shadow Demon. If he just used that poison, he probably could have picked him up. And he's trying to TP away now. Is the Shadow Demon going to see him? Wow, well played there by...
There's no idea.
Well played there by the ex-Rambo team. Good body blocking there.
Yeah. Sniper got away by the skin of his hair, basically. That was some really tight. It was really tight. Like, But you know, KT in the lead now, and this is probably what you need for a sniper on your team. Because if you're running a sniper on your team and you're losing, well, you're kind of disadvantaged already if you're running a sniper on your team. So the only way to kind of make it even is to be in the lead. So they actually, you know, KT, they're not really in the lead now because they're still running a sniper, but they've at least evened up the game a little.
Yeah, they are doing pretty well in their CS though, in terms of generally across the board. They are just sitting all below, just below Magnus, who is the highest on 42.
Look at this though, Magnus haste. Oh, skewer no ones though.
We have a
Seems a little confused here.
we have a rotation in from on there.
What they want to do.
Defensive disruption, but it's not enough. Whoa, it is just enough, I should say, to get the Shadow Demon. There's an RP on just one Sven, and Sven just basically walks away from it. There's an ice buff, there's abilities going down everywhere, no cohesion in terms of focus, but it doesn't matter, they're getting the kills. TK coming out on top, clearly.
Coil! 3 people coiled!
And this is a good play here.
Clockwork will be the next one to fall. Mag will get out with his life, but Clockwork goes down. KT, they're just stealing these kills. I mean, on one hand, the VN kind of really screwed that up. They didn't know who they wanted to target. They all just kind of flopped around there. You know, they're like, oh, maybe we go on this guy, maybe we kill this person, and then you know, Mag's like, well, let's just, you know, I'll RP the Sven, but that'll catch like one person, and then he walks away. Cohesion wasn't working for VN. They really mucked that up, and KT cleaned up like they should. Good punish. Well played by KT. And Sniper still hasn't died after all of that. After all of that, Sniper somehow remains alive.
Just making a quick comment there. The guys that are watching, this is on delay coverage, just to avoid, because someone has asked me why is it so far behind. It's to avoid the 2 reasons. One, we're doing it from a big state perspective, but also to avoid that career ward sniping that does occasionally happen.
Or, you know, stream cheating or whatever have you.
Yeah, and it is more than 6 minutes actually if you factor in the delay that comes from me to the Twitch channel. So if you're watching this to try and ward snipe, I'm sorry, you should stop watching now. You're not going to be able to see those wards. They will be gone before you even tell your teammates.
Basically.
Now, well, good play. Well played by.
Do you want to?
Oh, go ahead, bud.
Well, I do want to say that net worth though is still going the way of Magnus. So he's despite VN's cock-ups, you know, Mag's still on the lead at the moment. Sniper just hanging back by about 500 gold, and I mean, you know, he basically needs to go Shadowblade. That probably won't even save him, but it'll give him a chance. He needs to go Shadowblade just to give himself a chance. It won't save him, but it'll help a little bit.
You can see there's with the Magnus farm and the CS and the net worth, that's going to be really good. That's going to help him get into that Blink Dagger really early. But you know, he's not going to. He's not going to. Oh wow, we see Miranda while being used. They're going to try and sort of circle.
This is an initiation. This is an initiation.
Oh, catches the arrow to the face.
Be a long start.
Oh, Disruption Sun saves him from the sniper ability. In fact, but he still goes down. Excellent execution. Can't believe he caught an arrow to the face, and he gets cleaned up and Lesh gets cleaned up by Sniper. This is going all in the favor of TK.
Mag does have RP. Oh, multiple stuns onto Mag. Skewer won't hit anybody, but doesn't have an assassination up. That would have been a double kill easily for Sniper.
He already used it on the Shadow Demon.
Yeah.
On the Leshrac, I should say.
No, I used it on the Leshrac.
Yeah.
The Leshrac, yeah.
Good pickups here for the TK or KT, the ex-Rambo team, doing very well, showing, you know, how good it is when you've got a bunch of good players that can play the heroes that they're comfortable with, you know, and that's why they've picked up the pickups that they've got. They felt this, and I think it's working out for them.
I wanna say Jakira needs to be a bit more careful with the ice path because maybe just a bit too early. If he times it well, he can basically nullify this disruption because disruption sort of, I don't want to say saved Gyrocopter, but it gave him a bit of a chance. And if Jakira just held off on the ice path a little bit, you know, that would have been slightly better. So just a little bit of nitpicking, but another initiation straight on the Shrek. Ice path will follow, and this will be another easy peasy kill.
So much coordination and action.
Gyrocopter's taking so much damage. Sniper's not done. Double kill.
And this is turned into an uncontrollable snowball right now. You know, TK, they played that safe game. They didn't. They had some good They had some issues early on with the good rotations from the Shadow Demon and